So one of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to shopping in the secondhand market, whether it be on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Letgo, any of those, is that I am a very money conscious person. Price is a very important thing for me, especially since I'm so frugal and cheap. So I usually start my searches out sorting from lowest to highest. Often on these websites, when I do that, you get these listings that are listed for like $1, but when you click on the ad, they'll put the real price in there. Like they just put that $1 on the listing so that when I sort it the way I do, and I'm sure a lot of you do that as well, their listing comes up first, but then you click on it and it ends up being like a $2,000 or $3,000 computer or like a $500 graphics card, and they just baited you into that. And that's so annoying. I just wish, like, for once, when someone listed something for like $1, it actually went for $1. That probably wouldn't happen regularly though, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that and see what happens. So the computer I'm gonna sell for $1 is actually sitting right here, and I will show you it right now. This is a system that I built for a build competition against 2 other tech YouTubers. I'll have that in the description as well as in the title card up above. But basically, it was a $300 system build off, and I spent pretty much $300. I think it was a little bit like $5 or $7 less or something like that. I guess it will be $300 since I upgraded one thing since that video, and that is this fan. This is the fan that came with the stock cooler there, and it's a little bit loud. So I replaced it with an Arctic fan, and that was about like $6 or so. So the build value that I put into this is like right at $300. For the specs, it's an i7-2600 on a Dell OEM motherboard with a 4GB RX 480, which you can't really see because this is tinted right now, which is good though because the motherboard is really ugly. But this system performs well. 500 watt Corsair CX500 power supply. It's got a 240GB SSD from ADATA there, and 16GB of RAM. That's pretty much the system specs, and the case that it's in is a pretty entry-level DIY PC case. It does have tempered glass though, which is why I chose it, and it has one illuminated red LED fan in the back. From far away, you can't really see the ugly green motherboard because it's a Dell OEM motherboard. So that's kind of why I chose this case. I like the dark tempered glass that kind of hides it, and you can't see the cables that well that I hid in the drive cage, because this doesn't have that great of cable management. Normally what I do is I sell these systems to make my money back, either on Craigslist or any of those other websites, or to family and friends. But it's the holiday season, so I feel like selling this just for $1 to someone who's trying to get into PC gaming, or maybe to like a parent who, you know, don't have enough money to buy their kids like nice or high-end computer, but this will do for $1. What I have to do now is I gotta take pictures of this, because even though I am selling it for $1, I need to sell it that it's worth the $1, you know? I don't want to just put a listing up with no pictures. That seems sketchy, like I'm gonna try to scam them or rob them. Or I guess if they came to a Craigslist deal with only $1 in hand, because that's how much I'm selling for, I don't know if that's like a legit way to scheme people or to like rob them, but I'm just gonna take pictures of this and put a listing up. So let's do that. I really don't know what's going to happen in terms of if people are just going to overlook it because it is listed for $1. Hopefully if I bait someone in, they actually read the entire ad and hits it up. So let's get to writing the ad now. I'm going to write this ad to the best of my ability, as if I was trying to sell this PC for as much as I can, as well as also write out the quirks about it, because the system, because it has a Dell OEM motherboard, it does have some quirks to it. So I'm not going to hide any of that. I'm going to be as honest and truthful as possible in writing the most genuine ad for this. Alright, so we're going to get started with creating a posting. Seattle's the closest area, for sale by owner. Computers, gaming PC. Should I put entry level? Let's put entry level. This is pretty entry level. I'm being honest here. And at $1, I don't know if that's a good combination of these two. We'll see. So the title is entry-level gaming PC, priced at $1. Hi, I have for sale an entry-level gaming PC. This was a PC that I built for a project but do not need anymore, hence why I'm selling it. Completely 100% true. This is a great first computer for someone. It's by no means high-end and does not have the newest and flashiest parts, but it'll handle any game you throw at it in 1080p without issues. Plays Fortnite, Apex Legends, PUBG, League of Legends, Rainbow Six Siege, the newest Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Destiny 2, Minecraft, you name it. And then I talked about the quirks a little bit. This computer does have a few quirks, being that it was put together to maximize performance for a low price. The first one is that when you boot up, you have to press F1 to continue because the OEM motherboard doesn't have all the proprietary connectors that it's expecting plugged in. You may have noticed that this PC is listed for $1. That is correct, and I do intend to sell it for only $1. I do not have a use for this computer, completely true. I only needed it for the project I was doing, and now I need to get rid of it. Normally, I try to sell it to make my money back, and it's valued at roughly $300. But in the spirit of the holidays, I want this to go to a good home and to bring joy to someone else. Now for the pictures. Got these all ready to go. Okay, so we got just the overall shot with the tempered glass on at an angle. This is definitely the featured image. I think it's the best one. But then I have shots of all the core components, kind of more in detail. So the next important one probably would be the here, we'll do this one, another overall shot a little bit closer in without the tempered glass on. I think this is the order that I want, but this featured one hopefully is the one that brings the people in. Alright, this is the ad. This is it. Click through all these images. Hopefully that looks nice enough for people. I think the length of the ad is pretty reasonable. Let's publish. Alright, so here's the ad. It looks good. I think it's a reasonable amount of information. It's got the good pictures. Everything's pretty sharp. I'm gonna let this sit for a day and see what happens. I honestly have no idea if a lot of people are gonna hit this up and I'm gonna have to choose somehow. I'm gonna have to figure that out on the fly. Or if nobody hits this up. We'll see. So yeah, I will get back to you when that happens, when we check out the emails in the morning, I guess. So it's been about 22 hours since I made the Craigslist listing. I posted that yesterday at 3:20 p.m. and right now it's about 1:30 p.m. So coming up on 24 hours. But I received 6 emails. So I'm gonna go through these 6 emails and see what they have to say. First one is from a person named Yukang S, and they said, "Hi, Merry Christmas. Is the PC still available? Karen S. Saw this while looking for other PCs and think it would be better for someone else, but wanted to say thanks for doing it. It's in great spirit. Happy holidays." Wow. So this person actually could have picked this PC up, but they chose not to be selfish. This is pretty nice. I would not have expected this from random strangers on Craigslist, but to have someone, they must have been looking for PC parts, which is how they, or a whole PC, which is how they came across my ad. And they could have just, bought a $300-ish PC for only $1, and they passed up on it. So not expecting this. This gives me hope that there are great people out there. Next is Price Fact. Okay. Okay. This person writes, "I want it. I can come over now. Text," and then this number. Pretty straightforward, not the best punctuation and capitalization in their writing. And I don't know, this one seems a little bit, I wouldn't say demanding, but let's just say straightforward. Okay, so next one is M's Tech Tube. "Hey man, I'm not interested in the PC, but just wanted to say that is awesome for what you're doing. And I hope that your PC goes to someone who appreciates it and hopefully not flip it. I hope that too. Just saw yours in Aussie." Okay, so this person knows who I am, and this must be one of the local viewers. Now I'm curious. Emerson. Okay, I think I've seen your comments in the videos, so let's continue reading this. "Just saw yours and Aussie's videos on the challenge, and this ad's style, in quotes, look familiar. Keep doing what you're doing, and I hope you have a good one and happy holidays. Emerson." Thank you, Emerson, for one, reaching out and saying hi because you recognize the ad. On the ad, I tried not to make anything recognizable in my room, which is why I didn't take a picture where it, you know, where I have the green backdrop or my furniture or anything. I posted it against like a plain white wall, but you're still able to recognize it. So man, you must be looking on Craigslist a lot to be able to see that. And then you watch the previous video where I was deal hunting and you put 2 and 2 together. But thank you. It seems like you're probably a deal hunter yourself. So thank you for not just swiping up this deal or like pretending you don't know me, so that you could have set up our meetup and just picked this up for $1. I really do appreciate that. Thanks for watching and supporting the channel. And yeah, Emerson, everybody. The next person is Baston B. Yo, I'm a broke who spent all his money on his sister's Xmas. I would love this so much to own this PC. I'm obsessed with PCs and have to just watch YouTube videos about them on my phone, lol. You're amazing either way. I like how forward he was. I'm broke because I spent all my money on my sister's Christmas. Okay, I think this is actually a pretty good candidate of the ones we've seen so far. But we have 2 more. Joseph W. Hi, I'm interested in this gaming PC for my 10-year-old son. Thanks, Joseph. And he left his number. Okay, another good one. And then we have the last one, Killer Keemstar. Interested in buying, though I live a ways away. I will pay for shipping on the computer as well. Method I can pay for it, question mark. Killer Keemstar, nice. Pretty sure this isn't actual Keemstar. But okay, so now I have to make a choice between, it looks like, I put them up on the screen, the ones that I'm considering. It's down to Joseph W. and Baston B. It's either to this person so he can buy for his 10-year-old son, or to this other person who is broke because they spent their money on their sister's Christmas presents. Crap. This is actually a hard decision. And I don't really, I don't want to do a follow-up email just because I don't want to, you know, again, string them along and give them hope and then not choose them. So I already told them on the ad that if I don't respond, it's probably because it's gone already. So they probably don't have the highest expectations of winning. So I just have to choose. So I think I'm gonna go with Baston B. He's the one who's broke because he spent his money for his sister's Christmas. And the only reason is because I do also want to give it to Joseph for his 10-year-old son. But Baston emailed first. He actually emailed at 2:31 a.m. So I was sleeping at this point. So I'm going to email Baston back. Hopefully he replies. And hopefully he's close enough to be able to come pick it up. And he's not super far away or anything. But yeah, hopefully this will be a quick and easy meetup. So I got a response from him pretty quickly after I sent the email asking where he can meet up. About 15 minutes later, he came back with whenever, wherever. I just hope this isn't a mean trick, lol. No, this is not a mean trick. This is legit. So I said, alright, I'm located up in Lynnwood, and I want to know where he was coming from to see if he had to come from like a really far distance. Maybe we could meet in the middle if I was on the way somewhere. But it turns out he's actually from Lynnwood too. So he is pretty close to me already. He sent his girlfriend's number. That way I could get a hold of him when he's there. And he said, if this is legit, you're a dang saint. Alright, I'm gonna get this PC packed up and ready to go and head out to meet him. Dang it, it is kind of sprinkling right now. I was hoping it wasn't gonna start raining, but at least it's light out. Hopefully we can just use the trunk of my car as cover as we do this deal. Hello. Good, how are you? Baston?
Yeah, Baston.
My name's Danny.
Nice to meet
Actually, I know it says on the Craigslist, it says Oz, but I just put that so that I can be identified. But I'm actually a content creator on YouTube.
Oh, really?
And this is...
I guessed that.
You guessed it?
Yeah, I was like, you gotta probably make stuff on YouTube.
Okay. Yeah, so this is actually a video that I'm doing on YouTube. But you guys can come under here for, I actually have the camera on right now.
Oh,
so
wow.
you say hi if you want. But
No.
I'm curious, how did you come across my listing?
I look at Craigslist just religiously at stuff that I shouldn't even be looking at.
Yeah.
Like I just scroll through it like stupid stuff, and I just saw that and I was reading. And I thought you were at the end because it was a $1 ad. And I was like, I thought at the end you were just gonna be like, yeah, $7.50 or something like that.
Exactly.
And I got to the very end, you're like, oh, I'm selling this for $1. I was like, no, this can't be real. I was like, so I just went with it. It's actually crazy because I spent all of our money on my little sister's like laptop. She wanted to do a laptop for editing and stuff.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
I was like, you know, I'll take one for the team and not get not get anything for myself. So this is just actually crazy. You're a saint, for real. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at it real quick. Is this gonna be your first gaming PC?
I built one for my little brother once, and I
Okay.
never really got to play with it. It's
Okay.
over in
Yeah,
Oklahoma
we
right
probably
now.
only
So.
played it for like a week.
Yeah, and then I
like,
sent
not
it to
even.
Oklahoma to my little brother.
Gotcha. Are you not from around here, or?
I'm from Oklahoma, but I'm living here now, actually, with her, my girlfriend. This is Aya.
Nice to meet you, Aya.
It's nice to meet you too.
Do you have everything ready to go in terms of like?
I have a keyboard and a mouse.
Okay.
And then all I probably have to get is actually, I have a TV, but I have to get an actual good quality.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that looks
Okay.
beautiful.
You actually think? Okay.
Dude.
So.
Oh my god.
So I actually think it could look better, but because the way that I wrote the ad, this actually has a Dell OEM, so those are the pre-built ones that usually don't have like a tempered glass. So the tempered glass does help to hide like that green, like ugly color.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful.
Well, that's awesome that you think that, and I hope you really do enjoy it. In terms of upgradability, this thing is pretty much ready for you to upgrade when you are ready to. You can reuse the case, reuse the power supply, reuse the graphics card and the hard drive. The only thing you probably would be upgrading when the time does come is the motherboard, CPU, and RAM.
I think I saw a i7, a 7th gen i7 motherboard. The CPU and everything, I think it was like $50 in total.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
something like that, you can pop into here, and
But
then
this is
you're
fine
good to
for
go.
now. This is awesome. Seriously, I'll game on this for...
If you're gaming at 1080p, it should be fine.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, that's my native resolution.
Okay.
You even got the freaking SSD,
Yeah.
lightning fast, boost
you're ready to go. And then
So sick.
here's like the cables for it for the power supply as well as HDMI.
Dude.
I'm not sure if you have like a monitor ready to go, but you can always hook it for your TV if you don't.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that is about it. So let me get this packed up
That's so
here.
amazing.
You are seriously...
Yeah, you are a saint, dude. Thank you so
For real.
much.
I actually, the whole time we were driving up here, I was like, well, I'm just not going to expect it to be real until it happens.
I'm curious, like, if it wasn't real, I wonder how this could have turned out.
That's what I was
like,
like,
how else
like,
would
is he gonna
someone do
steal your
this?
dollar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steal my dollar or oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
My $1.
The
I actually wanted
$1.
to give you the dollar because I was like, I want to tell someone that I paid $1 for this freaking CPU.
And you actually did pay $1,
Yeah.
so yeah. Well, you know, when you put that you spent your money on your sister, that was pretty selfless. So I wanted to kind of return the favor, and then hopefully down the line you could, you know, pay this forward. So
Yeah. Kindness is linear like that. So
Yeah.
you give me a hug, man, for real, because I appreciate you.
Alright.
I appreciate you, man. You're awesome. Oh, I got something for the camera.
Yeah, I was literally thinking that. We do have a couple things for the camera.
Hello.
All right.
He's
That's,
shy and
mom
she's
and
not.
his son.
She's not shy.
Okay.
This is the son and that's the mama.
They're adorable.
Thank you. All right. Well.
All right.
guys.
Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your holidays.
Dude, you've made sure of that, seriously. So, on a budget?
Nerd on a budget.
Nerd on a budget.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Dude, you're awesome. I can't wait to see the video, for real.
It was so nice to meet you.
For sure, nice to meet you.
You're super amazing.
Have a great rest of your holidays, and yeah, have a happy new year.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, so that's going to wrap it up for this video. That's the $1 Craigslist gaming PC, and that pretty much turned out as well as I could hope. Except for this rain, it was sprinkling on us the whole time, but thankfully they were cool with just, you know, hanging out for a little bit and talking. They were both very grateful for it, and Bastion himself, being selfless and buying his little sister a laptop with their holiday money, I'm glad I was able to do this for him. Hopefully this makes the rest of his holidays and the rest of his year a good one, and I hope he really enjoys that PC. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. There's no twist or anything like that, not like the other time we were here in this Home Depot parking lot. I hope you all have a great rest of your holidays. Hope you have a great New Year's and a great 2020 that's coming up. It's a brand new year, so let's see where this goes for the channel. I'll see you in the comments as well as in the next video. Bye.